Vlog number 7. I don't have enough hands. So this is vlog number 7. On my way to work, I'm stopping at the Shred Shop. Guess it's been open since 1988, just like me. Born in 1988, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm stopping here at the Shred Shop. I have like a little crummy penny board. And I want to see if I can get better wheels and bearings on it so it rides a little bit better, because it rides terrible right now. Because I kind of want to bring it on my trip. Even though I have my one carry-on item, I might see if I can sneak it on with my one carry-on item just connected to my backpack, just in case I need to get around more on my trip. If the weather's good too, and if I can actually ride it. But it'd be helpful, then I don't have to take Ubers and Lyfts everywhere, and I can just ride around to get places a little bit quicker. But we'll see. I'm gonna see if they can hook me up with some good wheels and bearings. If not, guess no penny board. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. Then I'm headed to work, and maybe we'll chat later today. All right, have a good one. Peace. Successful. Guy helped me out with some wheels and some bearings. Who knows if I got ripped off, if they'll be any good. A little pricey, but it'll be worth it. I didn't have time to order any online for this trip, so we'll see if I end up having to use them or not. Maybe I can return them if I don't use them, if there's not a lot of places to skate or the weather's not good. I don't know. If I don't open them up, I can just install them when I get there. I don't know. We'll see. That might be helpful for the part that if it's bad weather and I need to return them. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just bring them along just like this, right? And then just bring the board. That'll be less to carry too. It won't take up as much room. I don't know. We'll see. We'll go from there. All right. Peace. What's up, everybody? So, as you might have seen earlier in the video, I stopped at a skate shop. I can't even remember the name of the place anymore. That was so far earlier in the day. But I was looking to get some wheels and some bearings for my penny board, because I have an old penny board that I got a long time ago. I don't remember where I got it. Doesn't really matter, but my old penny board had the stock, just regular wheels on it. This is my old penny board. I got it because it was green and had purple wheels. It reminded me of Ninja Turtles, because I love me some Ninja Turtles, so a little Donatello action with the orange wheels. The only issue is these wheels are terrible. As you can see, they barely even spin. The bearings on them are terrible. They just were never good, so anytime I try to ride it, it's hard enough because it's so small. But anytime I try riding it, the wheels won't like go very well, so I fall off all the time, and I'm not that good of a skateboarder anyways. So I'm going to be taking these wheels off today as I'm talking to you. And that's what I'm going to be doing in the vlog today, is putting some new wheels and some new bearings on my my penny board here, because I figured it'd be a good idea to maybe bring it on the trip if possible, just in case the weather's nice and I can actually use it to get around. Then I don't have to pay for a bunch of Ubers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that is my plan as of right now. So here's the wheel. Probably the bearings need to be cleaned too a little bit. That's probably why it wasn't rolling too well. There's one. But as I'm talking to you, I'll explain a little bit about my life in skateboards. So, like I said, I'm not a great skateboarder. But skateboards have always kind of just been like a passion of mine. It's always been something that I haven't been very good at, or something I always wanted to do as a kid. It was kind of a little dangerous and kind of wasn't the sports that I would do, but it just really interests me. I think a lot of it is the whole lifestyle behind a skateboarder is not really caring. They have their own style, that kind of thing. But back in the day, it wasn't acceptable for everyone to just be a skateboarder. You had to kind of be different than everyone else. I think it's a lot more acceptable these days with people having longboards, with people just accepting all different types of people. But skateboarders always just had some type of, like, for lack of a better word, swag. They had just a cool culture where they didn't really care about anything, but they dressed cool. They had all sorts of things that just, I don't know, it was great style. And I think lots of streetwear and things like that, like, copy that these days because of that style. Oh man, this one's really tough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this off. Oh, shoot. This could be a problem. So that's what always kind of fascinated me. I even remember when I was a kid, and kids at school sometimes would have the magazines where they would have all the decks in them and all the wheels and all the newest skateboard stuff. And I remember just thinking that was so cool, and I would look through that all the time in school. Like, if I got my hands on anyone's and they'd give me their old, kids would give me their old ones, and I'd be looking through there and seeing all that stuff, seeing stuff I probably thought I would never buy. I remember the one thing I wanted really bad wasn't even a skateboard. It was, like I said, I just love the style of skateboards, like style people have and things like that. But the thing I really wanted was this backpack. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the brand's like Osiris or whatever. I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce it or not, but it had these speakers on the side, so you could actually be bumping music out of your backpack. This wasn't a thing. You may have seen a backpack like this before, but this was not a thing back then. It was like in the 90s. And then one day, I actually, like, as a grown-up a few years ago, I actually found that exact backpack, almost brand new condition, and it still worked and everything. It still had the tag, like some random tags on it from when it was first bought, and I still have that backpack. The only issue with that backpack is it's super heavy. It's actually just around the corner. I'll grab it in a second once I loosen this lug nut. I'll show it at the end of the movie. But yeah, I always wanted that backpack. It looks so awesome. And I just kept looking at it and always wanted it. And I finally got it when I was older, when it didn't really matter, and I barely used it because it's super heavy. But I don't think I'm going to get this nut off. Oh god, that was bad. So I'm going to keep working on this. I'm going to pause the video because you probably don't want to just see me working and trying to get this last one off. I got everyone off but this one. This is crazy. I don't know how I'm going to get it off. But I will turn off the video and we'll check back in a few minutes. Alright? Peace. Alright, so I finally got them off. Got all of them off. I am now going to attempt to get the bearings on the wheels, which I heard is kind of hard. I'm not necessarily sure how to do it, but we'll see. Because without like a press or anything, I don't know. I watch some random YouTube videos all the time, see how to do everything. Oh, I just snapped my finger. Anyways, these are Bones Rough for Riders all terrain formula. So I don't know if anyone can see that. However, but these are the brand the guy I guess told me to get, or thought they would be the best. They're a little bit smaller because he said a penny board. He didn't want them rubbing on the bottom, so they're 56 millimeters. I think they're usually 58 millimeters or other size ones. I don't know. Like I said in the video before, I might think about returning them and stuff like that. That ain't gonna happen anymore. I looked them up on Amazon. It was really close to the same price I would have paid if I would have ordered on Amazon. And like I said, I needed them real quick. These are nice and gummy, which is what I kind of wanted, because some of my other ones, like these purple ones, are terribly hard. These are a lot more gummy. So hopefully they ride a little bit better. I don't know if that makes it different or what it is. Someone else probably tell me, right? So yeah. he asked what color I wanted. They had a bunch of different colors, so I ended up going with orange. Last time I had purple on this board because I thought it was like Ninja Turtle-like. But my favorite Ninja Turtle is Michelangelo. So I had to go with the orange if I'm sticking with the theme of Ninja Turtles. So yep, these will go right on here once I get my bearings on. But yeah, so this is the tip. The guy said to get your bearings on without having to have a press. I didn't even know you had to have a press to put bearings in, but oh well. This should hopefully work. The types of bearings I got are reds. I don't know if you can even see that. I know I'm going like out of my lighting when I hold that up. So yeah, if anyone doesn't know what bearings are, basically what goes in the wheels to make them like actually spin better, so they just keep spinning rather than like if you just have a wheel, this isn't gonna just spin. It's not gonna work right. So yeah, that's terrible explanation. But yeah, that's what these bearings are for. So I'm gonna put them on, and yeah, I'll probably just fast forward this video so you guys can just see me putting it together rather than had to sit here and listen to me ramble on and on. So this is what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, there we have it. I got my orange wheels, my new turtle board.